You have no emergency fund, and you don't even realize how dangerous that is. Think about this for a second. Right now, at this very moment, 60% of Americans cannot cover a $400 emergency. $400! That's less than 1 month of groceries. And most people are one single bad day away from financial disaster. One unexpected bill, one car repair, one medical emergency, and suddenly everything falls apart. But here's the thing, it doesn't have to be this way. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to build your emergency fund the right way, step by step. No complicated math, no finance degree required. Even if you're living paycheck to paycheck right now, even if you have $0 saved today, this video will change that. Let's go. Welcome back to USA Money Explained. I'm UNUS. If you watched my last video, you already know the first step to investing your first $1,000. And step 1 was build your emergency fund first. Today, we're going deep on that because most people hear emergency fund and think, yeah, I know, save some money, got it. And then they do nothing for months, for years. And that is exactly why most people stay broke. Not because they don't earn enough, but because they have no financial cushion, no safety net, no protection. So today, we fix that. Let me start by asking you a question. What would happen if you lost your job tomorrow? Not next year, tomorrow. Monday morning, your boss calls you in and says, "We're letting you go." What happens next? How long could you survive without a paycheck? 1 week? 2 weeks? 1 month? Most people have never even thought about this question, and that is the problem. An emergency fund is your answer to that question. It is your financial oxygen mask. When everything around you is falling apart, your emergency fund keeps you breathing. So what exactly is an emergency fund? It's simple. It is money you keep completely separate, only for real emergencies. Now, let me be very clear about what counts as an emergency and what does not count. An emergency is your car breaks down and you need it to get to work. Your roof starts leaking and water is coming into your house. You lose your job suddenly with no warning. You get an unexpected hospital bill. Your washing machine dies and you have 3 kids. Those are emergencies. Now, what is not an emergency? Vacations, not an emergency. New shoes, not an emergency. A sale at Amazon, definitely not an emergency. Your friend's birthday dinner at an expensive restaurant, not an emergency. Black Friday deals, absolutely not an emergency. I know that sounds strict, but this is the mindset that separates people who build wealth from people who are always broke. Only for genuine emergencies, every single time, no exceptions. Now, how much should you save? This is the question everyone asks, and the standard financial advice is save 3 to 6 months of your living expenses. Now, if your monthly expenses are $2,000, that means your full emergency fund would be between $6,000 and $12,000. And I know what you're thinking right now. UNUS, that's a lot of money. I can barely save $50 a month. I hear you. And that's exactly why I want you to forget about 3 to 6 months for now. We are not starting there. We are starting with one goal, one simple goal, $1,000. That is your first target, $1,000. Nothing more, nothing less, just $1,000. Here's why $1,000 is the magic number. $1,000 covers a car repair. The average car repair in America costs between $500 and $1,000. $1,000 covers an emergency flight home. $1,000 covers an unexpected medical copay. $1,000 buys you time. Time to figure out your next move. Time to look for a new job without panicking. Time to breathe. And breathing room is everything when life gets hard. $1,000 changes your entire relationship with money. Before, every unexpected expense was a crisis. After, it's just a minor inconvenience. That is the power of $1,000. So where exactly do you keep this money? This is very important, and most people get this completely wrong. Do not keep your emergency fund in your regular checking account. I'm going to say that again. Do not keep it in your regular checking account. Why? Because you will spend it. I'm not judging you. This is just human psychology. If you can see the money, if it's right there in your account, your brain will find reasons to spend it. Oh, it's just this one time. I'll put it back next week. This kind of counts as an emergency. No, it doesn't. Keep it completely separate. Out of sight, out of mind. The the best place to keep your emergency fund is a high-yield savings account. Now, what is a high-yield savings account? It is a savings account that pays you significantly more interest than a regular bank. Right now, regular savings accounts at big banks like Chase or Bank of America, they pay you about 0.5% interest. 0.5%. That means on $1,000, you earn $5 per year. $5. Meanwhile, high-yield savings accounts right now are paying 4 to 5% interest. On $1,000, that's $40 to $50 per year, 10 times more, and your money is just sitting there doing nothing anyway, so it might as well earn something. The best high-yield savings accounts options right now are Marcus by Goldman Sachs, Ally Bank, and SoFi. All three are 100% online banks. All three are completely free to open. No minimum balance required, no monthly fees, and the whole process takes about 10 minutes on your phone. Your money is also FDIC insured, meaning it's protected by the US government up to $250,000. So your money is completely safe. Now, the most important part of this entire video, how do you actually build this fund? Because knowing you need an emergency fund and actually building one are two completely different things. Most people know they need one. Very few people actually build one. Here is the 3-step system that actually works. Step 1, know your number. Pull out your phone right now. Open your bank app. Look at how much you spent last month. Add up rent or mortgage, food and groceries, transportation, gas, car payment, insurance or transit, utilities, electricity, water, internet, phone bill, everything. Add it all up. Let's say your total monthly expenses are $2,000. Your emergency fund target is $1,000, half a month of expenses. Simple. Now you know exactly what you're working toward, $1,000. Write it down. Put it on your phone wallpaper if you have to. Make it real. Step 2, automate everything. This is the single most powerful thing you can do, and almost nobody does it. Here is the truth about saving money. Willpower does not work. Motivation does not work. Good intentions do not work. What works is removing the decision entirely. You need to make saving automatic. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to your high-yield savings account. Every single payday, money moves automatically. You don't think about it. You don't decide. It just happens. Now, how much should you automate? Start with what you can. Even $25 per paycheck. $25 per paycheck, if you get paid every 2 weeks, that's $50 per month. In 20 weeks, 5 months, you have $1,000 without thinking about it once. Can you automate $50? Even better. 10 months becomes 5 months. $100? You hit your goal in 10 paychecks. The amount matters less than the automation, because when it's automatic, you can't spend it. You can't forget. It just builds, silently, in the background, while you live your life. Step 3, treat it like a non-negotiable bill. Here is the mindset shift that changes everything. Right now, you probably think of saving as optional, something you do with leftover money, after you pay all your bills, after you buy groceries, after you spend on whatever you want. Then, if anything is left, maybe you save some. This is backwards, completely backwards. The people who build wealth, they pay themselves first. Saving is not optional. Saving is a bill, your most important bill. You always pay your rent. You always pay your phone bill. You never think, should I pay my electric bill this month? You just pay it. No questions. Your emergency fund contribution is the same thing. It is not optional. It is not flexible. Every single payday, money goes in. Non-negotiable. No exceptions. The moment you start treating savings as a bill, everything changes. Now, what happens when a real emergency actually occurs? You use the money. That is exactly what it's there for. Do not feel guilty about using it. Do not stress about it. This is what you saved for. The system worked. Your emergency fund did its job. Now, as soon as the emergency is over, as soon as the car is fixed, as soon as the bill is paid, you start rebuilding immediately. Same automatic transfer, same consistent habit. Get back to $1,000 as fast as possible, because life will throw another emergency at you eventually. It always does. And when it does, you want to be ready. Let me address the biggest excuse I hear. UNUS, I don't make enough money to save. I hear this all the time, and I understand it. Money is tight for a lot of people, but here's what I want you to consider. Can you save $10 this week? Just $10, not 100, not 500, just $10. Most people, if they're completely honest, can find $10 somewhere. Skip one coffee shop visit, cook one meal instead of ordering delivery, cancel one subscription you forgot about. Just $10. $10 per week is $40 per month. $40 per month is $480 per year. In just over 2 years, you have your $1,000 emergency fund from just $10 a week. And here is what I know about human behavior. When you start, even with $10, you build the habit, and habits grow. $10 becomes 20. 20 becomes 50. 50 becomes 100. But it all starts with the decision to begin. Today. Not next month, not after your raise, not after you pay off your debt. Today. Because there is no perfect time. There never will be. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is right now. So let's do a quick recap, USA Money Explained style. Step 1, figure out your monthly expenses and set your target at $1,000.